Alright, this is a weekly reading for Virgo. It's a very strange week. I did have pre-selected decks for a lot of horoscopes. I think yours was a new deck I was trying, but that one got selected by another horoscope. But yeah, I feel like next week's gonna be more in line. It was just a weird week. Like, I had pre-selected ones, then another deck wanted to talk to me, and I was just like, okay. But yeah, I do have one different card in here. That was by total coincidence. But yeah, any card that talks to me or deck that talks to me, I kind of had to go with it out of my own curiosity. So it's kind of what I'm working through. Anyway, let's see. Your playlist, we have five cards. And the one that's, well, 5 songs. I'm so into my card selection. Anyway, so 5 songs, 7 cards. So let's see which one sticks out to me. Nirvana, Come As You Are. I will have the rest of them listed below in the description. If you want to look at those, add them to a playlist. Whatever the case is, you know, some people just like adding things to their playlist, old songs, you know. Anyway, let's get into the card reading, see how this week's going for you. There's weird energies at play. There's a lot of Mars in some people's energies, so just be aware. It's not just you, it's, you know, a lot of these other horoscopes have Mars in there, so just be aware if anything is out of touch with what you usually expect. Yeah, Mars is kind of there to be a little bit pest this week. So it's not you, it's the thing. And I would advise you, if you get into a conflict with your friends, that you wait a week or two to reconcile. I don't want anybody being friendless. I just think this week is just BS. Anyway, so first question this week on the 7 card draw is going to be your week as a whole. So let's see. We have the 7 of Swords, which is getting what you want despite having bad motives, confidence to go for what you want, deception, attempt at a goal, trickery, tactics, and strategy. So it's a very air energy. It's an Aquarius moon. An Aquarius moon is like, it's a very airy kind of springtime feeling, I feel like. It's very open to new possibilities. Very strategy. So, could be you or somebody in your circle that's very strategy or, you know, trickery. So something unexpected that will arise. We have the Strength card in reverse. Strength card in reverse is self-esteem issues, insecurity, negativity about love. So you could have had a lot of bad experiences. You could have rejection, a lot of rejection. But I do feel like you take it out on, like, potential. You don't take it out on, like, past things or how you were in the past. Because probably what you're not seeing is that you might have been immature in the past, and that's probably why you got either rejected a lot, or, you know, maybe people aren't looking for somebody, or they have somebody, but people don't want to get into a discussion too much about stuff like that. Anyway, so we have, how can you stay grounded and balanced? We have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is, let's see, calculating, coldness, unable to let go, manipulative, moody, devoted to a fault, bad advice, abuse of emotional intelligence. So how do you keep yourself balanced? I don't know. I feel like this could just be the fact that you don't want to be alone. So you might be going towards people that are just available. Some people do that. Some people are like really dedicated to just finding the wrong people. But yeah. Depending on how you feel, some people are drawn to a person, and that's very different. But some people have no feelings whatsoever for the particular person they're after. It's just for the point of another conquest. I don't like saying that, but another conquest. So it's a very different degree. It depends of how you feel. Are you the conquest type, or do you want feelings behind it? So it's either or. I personally am a Pisces Aries, and I have a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings. Some feelings are from just other things, and then I get in trouble because, things. Anyway, so we got an important emotion that you will feel this week. So temperance. Temperance is like carefully considering, considerate of love, being patient with love or a lover, patience, harmony, steady, relationship, long-term relationships, faithfulness. So this could be a fairly new thing, relationship, whatever, because it is Sagittarius. So you could be just trying to feel out how this person feels. It's probably more of a friend thing. I feel like it's a friend thing. So it's very light. But I do feel like you want it to be a long-term relationship, or it is. For a very few of you, it's a long-term relationship. For some of you, it could be kind of like you're getting into like a new relationship, a new prospect, something like that, where it's light, it's new love, it's mostly puppy love for you, I think. And you're just trying to see if this person likes you back, or this person has feelings for you. But it's, it's kind of like you have to ask them a question so that they know that you're, kind of, you like them or something. Or something. Yeah, it's on that level where it's like, you have to be like, oh, yeah, I like you, but I wanted to know if you liked me back or whatever. You kind of have to be obvious, because a lot of people are dense, and a lot of people are busy. Myself included. I don't have time to beat around the bush, and nor do I like beating around the bush. But yeah, it gets to the point, gets it over with, whatever. But I feel like you're delicate, so you're gonna be like, oh, do you like me? Do you want to hang out? And whatever. But it brings the wrong kind of focus. It's not romantic anymore, it's like friends. So you have to be kind of direct. And some of you don't want to be direct. You want to play the high school thing. Oh, do you like me? I like you. And you kind of want to go on your first date and all this shit. But, you kind of have to be more direct if you like a person. Because we're adults. Very different things. So, yeah. I would try to be direct if you're like in a new relationship. So then you don't get the wrong idea, or like the wrong expectation of what you want. It's always good to put your expectation on the table. Some people don't like it, some people do. I myself like it. Because then I know kind of what you're into, and then like, what you're there for and whatever. Oh. Something that will inspire you. The Hermit. Your own energy. That's probably why it was a different card. Let's see. So your own energy. So time alone for the better. Gain wisdom. Inner guidance. Independence. Recognition for being different. Contemplation. Search for truth. I feel like you might need to find out what you want out of a relationship, or what you're looking for as far as long term. Some people don't do that. Some people just want to do the wait and see, which I hate that myself. They're kind of like, oh, what do you want? I want the same thing. I'm like, listen, I have my own set of goals. What do you want to do? You can't follow me around. Like, you have to have your own set of goals, and if I can come along for the ride and, like, appreciate what you're doing, then that's cool with me. But you have to kind of bring it back. If you've ever seen Frozen 2, which some of you are not Disney fans, I would watch the Christian and Anna relationship. He goes out on a limb and makes sure that she's safe, she gets what she needs done, and all that. And then she, helps him out with what he wants to achieve. And that's kind of what the relationship should be for you, because I don't think it would work any other way. You need to watch Frozen 2, by the way. I've only watched it once, but I'm going to watch it again. But yeah, that relationship was really nice. And I feel like everybody should strive for that type of relationship where you're helping that person achieve their goals, but also at the same time, when they're done with what they need to achieve, which is short-term goals, they help you with your short-term goals. Okay? That's kind of what you should go for. If I could give any advice whatsoever. So we have, how will your spirit guide speak to you this week? We have the Emperor in reverse. So a fatherling society, power struggles, tyranny, domineering males, needing to turn to a male figure for assistance, can't help yourself, coldness. So there could be a bit of, like, self-confidence level, or just, I feel like this could be a male. Like, maybe since you're a Virgo, you kind of struggle with your own masculinity, which a lot of people do. It's not a bad thing. I just feel like you want to be a masculine energy. Like, I feel like, and that's kind of why you're turning to, like, maybe your friends that are more masculine, or more, masculine family members, stuff like that, to kind of give you an edge. But I'm going to say this, a lot of masculines aren't 100% like macho. A lot of masculine energies are kind of hipsters. I'm going to say that in a nice way, but yeah, they're hipsters, and they own it, but you kind of have to own your own self-esteem. I don't feel like anybody's at fault for not being, like, masculine, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna shoot down a fucking oak tree. Like, who cares? Like, just be yourself, own what you have to bring to a situation, and, people will love you for who you are, but, like, don't be too open because people get the wrong idea. Don't be too closed off because people get the wrong idea. Like, it's like, if you're too closed off, you look like a serial killer. If you're too open, you kind of go into being a know-it-all. So you have to be in the middle somewhere. Or be a know-it-all and be kind of, just really adorable about it. But anyway, Yeah, I've dated a lot of guys. Anyway, so that's why I don't go on so many dates. I'm like, I've been on so many bad dates, so many good dates. I don't need dates. I need rest. So we have how to best support yourself this week. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is large sums of money, enough money to help future generations, a family business legacy, a family of your own, a traditional cultivating inheritance. So it is Virgo in Mercury. So like you could be working on your business, you could be working on yourself. Um, you could want to have extra money for whatever. But yes, if you're having trouble with masculinity and you are a male, I'm going to say this again. I have more of a masculine touch to my personality. I'm sometimes feminine, I dress feminine, and then I tell people to whatever. But, yeah, it's kind of trying to balance both at the same time, which is a problem for me. People that have problems with balancing both or having one or the other, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Some people that think too much, like, they come up with the wrong idea of themselves. Like, their perception of themselves is very distorted. And I feel like this could be your problem. Like, you could be like, all these people, like, reject me or whatever, and I must be ugly, I must be this, I must be that. Listen, I came up as an ugly duckling. I told people to F off. I got into a lot of fights. I punched somebody out and it got really bad. But the fact that I'm trying to tell you is that you have to understand that you need to be your own cheerleader sometimes. You can't involve other people. You have to understand that being your own best friend is very important. Especially in a romantic situation. If somebody doesn't like you for who you are, it's their loss. You know what I mean? And that's not me being nice. That's me being fucking Karen. Like, I will slug somebody in the face. But also I have a gentler side. So, you know, you have to balance at some point, but you also have to be confident in what you're putting out there to the world. So, you know, but I do feel like for you, you're gonna kind of come into your own where it's gonna come to the point of who really cares. Like if somebody doesn't like you, then that's one person off your list that doesn't like you, and you don't have to waste your time with. But if like somebody likes you, like that's a feather in your cap, man. You know, it's cool. You can tell that I smoked weed before this. Anyway, so Virgo, if you like this, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave it in the comment section below, and I will read those. And I wouldn't worry about, too much. If somebody doesn't like you, X. If you get somebody that accepts you, then that is a circle. You only need one person to like you, and the rest of the world doesn't need to. That's what my mom used to say. So that's how I found my friends too. But yeah. So just don't worry about it. Work on yourself. Work on what you need to, and you should be fine. But yeah, I don't really think that everybody should like one person. It's ridiculous. There's a lot of different tastes in the world, so just remember that that one person that's gonna like you will mean the world to you. You don't need like 10 people liking you. You need one person liking you. Then you can be like, I love this person too. Like, you know what I mean? it'll be mutual. One person likes you, you like that person. Like, you know. Anyway, I will see you in the next one, Virgo, and I hope this helped you out in some way. Hopefully a lot. But, yeah. I will see you in the next video, and take care of yourself, and I will see you later. Bye now.